Well, hello everybody out there in this planet, this mud ball we call Earth. That red, not the red light, but that white bicycle, you'll see a few of these in the urban part of the city. I don't think really in the suburbs. And they unfortunately symbolize somebody who was cycling and got hit by a car or truck and died. It is what it is. This right here across the street on the corner of, yes sir, Montreal and Park Avenue, that used to be a roundabout for the streetcars, excuse me. Yeah, it's a lovely evening. It's freezing, you know, it's like of course minus 13. Luckily I'm not in the wind there. And yeah, I'm gonna show you that moon in a second. Almost looks like a full moon. Of course I had hoped for some more sun, but I guess I dilly-dallied before getting here, and you know, it's sun still goes down early at like 4:30, unfortunately. Malheureusement. See, unfortunately in French is malheureusement. Malheureusement, unfortunately. First, we show the street signs. We like to see street signs. There they are. Not old signs, but the old Montreal icon. There it is, full moon, man. Look at the zoom on this camera. Incredible, look at this. And freaking incredible, look at that. Still zooming. Still zooming. Incredible, you can see UFOs for crying out loud with this thing. Not bad for a camera that I've dropped probably more than once. You know? Anyway, we'll just take a quick peek here north. Looking north on Avenue du Parc, but I call it really Park Avenue because even though I'm Quebecois, French Canadian, I am an Anglo too. Anglophone. Much respect to the truckers, local or long distance like this guy here. The price of gas is friggin' outrageous, just so that here. By the way, today is the 13th of January. Yeah. It is what it is. So, anyway, so you see, it's called Mount Royal because there's Mount Royal, which you're going to see more of as this walk progresses. Now, we're walking now southbound here. I really don't know. Scrap! If you're not familiar who I am, I like call these buses scrap because they are, specifically these 2009, 2010 model. They're the worst. I don't feel like getting into it though. Anyway, walking south here, walking towards downtown in the Plateau Montreal sector. Ugh, excuse me. I saw some kids walking up towards this mountain there with their sleds. You know, it makes you think, the good old days, you know, to be a kid again. No worries, really. Well, I mean, me, like so many of you, I'm lucky, I was privileged, you know, I had great parents who are cool and they're supportive, but some people, you know, they didn't have that luck, so good childhood, eh? It's a shame. It's a shame, it's such a not a perfect life, you know. Oh God, it's cold today. Boy, I took a chance coming here though. The wind is coming out of the northeast. It's a friggin' pain in the ass. I'm trying to refrain from swearing for all you snowflakes. Oh, the swearing! Oh, you the F-bomb! You dropped the F-bomb! Oh, that's right, I'm an expert in F-bombs. I don't even like that term. I hate that term, actually. It's so pussy, you know, like... God. Anyway. I'm sure it's not a man who came up with that. So, I'm gonna float here. Now, because it is really cold, even though I got the wind on my back, I'm walking, as you see, in a brisk fashion compared to yesterday when I was walking in Laval, but I didn't film any of that because it was just another crappy, cloudy day. Because, my God, I've never seen part of January so crappy. Not only that, like the end of December. Like, seriously, I think in like 3 weeks, I think there were only like, including today, maybe like 3 days that were sunny. That's it. You know? Sorry about that. I keep having to tuck in my shirt because it shrank. You know, my Canadian Pacific burgundy shirt. I love that shirt. Anyway, if I get really cold, my plan is I'll just jump on a bus. In this case, it'll probably be the 80. You know, go to the Metro. Is that non-scrap I see? Hang on a second, folks. No, I was wrong. Even though some people say it's a second gen, it's still scrap for me. Because that's when all the jostling started and the freaking crappy jostling and all the noises and oh my God. And not only that, the terror, there's like no suspension in this bus. It's like bang, 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 every fucking crack and rut in the road. It's just horrible. I've been complaining about this for 13 years now. 13 years! Anyway, at least the newer buses, I'm not in love with them, but they have a nicer ride. Even though I hate the fact that the windows don't open, and a lot of people agree with me, it's very annoying. It's not like you're in a coach going to Toronto or Ottawa, you know what I mean? Or Quebec. You know what I mean? I don't like walking behind these people here. I think I'm going to just speed up so I walk right past them. I don't like fucking filming and I'm walking right behind them. Look, there's people here, people in front of me. What am I supposed to do, you know? You think that's going to make me stop my video? I don't think so. And then they're like, pourquoi tu filmes? Pourquoi tu prends des photos là? Here's what I'll do. I hesitated on making this video though because again I want it to be more sunny and you know the building is snow lit up in grass, but I'm going to do that tomorrow because there's finally we're finally under a high pressure system, which I mentioned hasn't happened in 3 weeks because finally we're going to have more than one day in a row that's going to be sunny. So today, tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday. Big fucking news, man. Monday, big snowstorm it looks like this time for sure because they're predicting this like now, you know, like 3 days in advance. And it's going to be major. I think it could be like 30, 40 centimeters, maybe more even. That could be epic. And that hasn't happened in years. Many years. Yeah, man. Man, I think the last time I was here, no joke, I don't come by this area often. I think the last time I was here was summertime. I remember I sat on the bench here, beautiful summertime. Feeling good, feeling bad. Feeling good because it's just great to be out. Feeling free, but on the other hand, it's like, well, I don't have many friends to hang out with, so I feel like a loser sometimes. It tells it like it is, you know. Something reminds me of something I read on Facebook recently about saying something like, the more they get older, so a lot of people sometimes, a lot of times, guys specifically, they get older, they become like recluse, you know, like alone and loners. Like, yeah, that's me. That's definitely what happened. Part of it my fault, part of it other people's fault, society, friends. Crap! Oh man, I'm feeling that wind now. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, the sun, she's a set. Or is setting. I'm not going to go show all this here. What does it say? Le quartier. I can't even read that anymore. It's kind of reconnaissance et... It's too cold and windy for me to care enough. Oh baby, here comes the cavalry right here on Park Avenue. Just what I was hoping was going to happen. Me making a walking video with that weird siren. Heading north on Park Avenue. Right on. That's cool, man. Code 3 maybe. Well, I say maybe because usually when it's code 3 they got the sirens are running non-stop. Well, I'm content. I just got 2 SPVM police cars responding. That doesn't happen too often, let me tell you. Pretty happy about that. That's for damn sure. Especially since, honestly, in the past 3 weeks, I filmed 1 cop responding and 2 like barely got like, you know, blocks away going, you know, away from the camera and stuff. Oh my God, is it ever cold over there? Holy mackerel! Keep on moving. Keep on moving, don't stop, yo, keep on moving. Hey, that reminds me, I was watching the other day the video by Technotronic, you know, 1989, pump up the jam, pump it up, now pump it, pump the jam. You know, that was a great song. I mean, my God, the royalties they made out of that must be incredible. And look at this huge tree, it's beautiful. Look at the size of this baby. Probably 150 years old. Anyway, but the video, oh my God, it's so, I don't use this term often, but it's so gay, it's so cheesy, it's so 80s, like holy cow. And then I checked out the video again along the same line, one of these really cheesy 80s videos, you know, the song by London beat, you know, thinking about you of 1990, and again the same fromage, very lots of purple and fluorescent colors, and very cheesy, man, like guitars flying through the air, but still a very cool use of the special effects at that time, computer or otherwise. Oh my God, it's cold! Holy Jesus! It's a good thing that this mountain is not like twice the size it is, because it's like too cold to be out here. There's like no. Usually it's not so bad because I'm with like the. I'm walking. I'm walking with the wind, but I'm usually next to buildings and stuff. That's the beautiful thing about the city and the country. As much as I love the country, now the winter is really a down aspect of. Really, it's always windy. Oh, it's always windy because everything's wide open, you know, in that sense. I know the Montreal Alouettes football team, the stadium is over here somewhere. Might be in here, actually. Something along that effect. What do I know? I'm not a fucking sports guy. Far from it. Never was into sports. I got into the Canadiens when they won the Stanley Cup in '93 like everybody else, and that was about it. And those overpaid losers have yet to win. Oh, God. But that's Montreal for you. As much as I'm a proud Montrealer, born and raised, well, unfortunately, yeah, the city's definitely gone downhill on a few things, in my opinion. Like, for example, as I always complain, the graffiti that seems to be rampant everywhere, but specifically worse in their areas. It's even more worse than where I live, you know. You know, there's a part of the skyline. Very nice at dusk. Fingertips get cold. That's you see that road right there? That goes onto Pine Avenue, Avenue des Pins. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving her along there. One of the only things that sucks walking up Park Avenue is you could be sure seeing scrap. It's amazing. I don't know why I never see a non-scrap once in a while at rush hour like now on this route, because I've seen them before, especially on the 69, 193. You know, when they got too many of the Arctic scraps to fix there, because they, believe me, they got to fix it all the time. They're not good buses. Probably the only good thing about them is those motors by Cummins. Oh yes, of course, they're solid as a rock, but it's just they're. I think they're probably a constant annoyance for mechanics. You know. Oh, it's a good day for that. I've done that before. I used to have skis even. I don't know what the hell I did with them. I don't know. It was many years ago when my dad died, you know. I fell off here. Wait, how long has this cobblestone road been here? Wow. Oh, the street lamps are on. Yeah, actually, this is another part I like coming up right here on Park Avenue, is where you enter the city here, the skyscrapers. And I don't know, I think I'm going to end this at Sherbrooke, because that's actually where the street ends. But in the northern direction, it's a long street, but it's not the longest in the city. At the north end, it ends at Jean Talon in the Park Extension District, which is pretty rock and roll. And unfortunately, that area right there I was talking about, where there's Park Metro Station, I don't see what people see in those things. Unfortunately, it reminds me of how bad also it's gotten on the corner where I was earlier on Saint-Denis and Mont-Royal. Oh my God, there's lots of people homeless and panhandling, and there's a building down there. It's like it's so pathetic how the historic building that used to have a restaurant is just such a pathetic, sorry state of affairs. I can't believe it's like, wow, this is my city. It's like, wow. You know? Well, if you want to kill a battery in a camera, this is the way you do it. Record in the video when it's really cold. And when I mean really cold, I mean like, you know, -10 or colder, let's say. I mean, -5 is cold, but it could make a good. I think I might make a. I attempted to use that as a thumbnail where I zoomed in on the city before. You know what I should have done? Maybe is cross the road at that light over there where I got those cops responding, but nah. It's too bad those cop cars, like every other car, is freaking dirty this time of year. It's depressing for yours truly, among other people. But, you know, I was thinking about, though, recently, something I never really thought of years ago. As much as I'm a classic car obsessed with them, a fanatic, a historian, an artist, you know, almost an expert on the subject, that I was at least thinking for once in this winter, it's like, oh, you know, at least I'm not one of these guys that I know, one of these many people I know have old cars, classic cars, and they're so depressed because they can't drive them. Same thing with those Harleys or Yamahas or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I just, whatever, day by day, do the best I can and be content of that. You know? I think I talked too much. Oh, there we go. There's my signal. Battery is dying now. It's actually not dying. It's just the cold that's making it like that. I could take it out and it'll, you know, let it in my pocket, let it warm up after several minutes, pop it back in the camera, and it'll be like new. Well, not like new, but it won't have lost such a charge. Boy, this stupid curfew is stupid. But I'll tell you one thing I hate about these measures. The thing that really bugs me the most is being a restaurant fanatic that I am, and I don't mean like, you know me, I don't eat like, I'm not rich, I don't eat at like, you know, high-end restaurants eating plates like 30, 40, 50 bucks at least, but I mean, I do love eating in restaurants nevertheless, you know. This whole area right here, this whole intersection used to actually not look like this at all. Didn't look like this at all, and they changed the whole configuration, I would imagine, because it was dangerous, you know. And another hit by Technotronic, now that I think of it, was good job, buddy. I recorded you the other night. You're on record. Shake that body. Shake that body for me, people. Don't you know it's about time. Hit pause. I like this building. I like the way it looks. It's cool. I like the curves on the edges. It's neat. You have to come back there one day and see if I can film an elevator or two, because I haven't done that in a long time, because most of them are modernized and they're generic and boring. And that's a really, really, really old building. I'm sure somebody will tell me what it is, because I don't. And my right hand is even much colder than my left. I don't know. I guess I've been holding the camera too long in that hand. Ah, damn it. Dang it. Look at that building across the street. You know eventually that's going to get knocked down. I'm sure of it. And I'll tell you something right now. The coolest, the most beautiful vintage and oldest vintage elevator I probably filmed was right here in one of those buildings. I don't know which one. Just amazing. You know, speaking of which, that's what I wanted to mention actually, is that, you know, as much as I love filming all this old stuff specifically, and not the walking videos, well, the walking videos because of old buildings and old car occasionally that goes by or whatever, but I think it's fair to say, as I was talking to Ed, my friend from Savannah, Georgia, the other day, he mentioned, he's like, you know, he said something along the lines like, I think the coolest things you ever filmed were those Detroit-powered old fire trucks, those Freightliners and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was even watching a video I did where I compiled all these Detroit diesel-powered old trucks, fire trucks, buses, snowblower, and I think it's totally true. It's all gone. You know what I mean? Like, there's, in terms of fire trucks with Detroit power for the city, I think there's like maybe like 2 left, and that's it. 1 or 2. And snowblowers, that's pretty much all gone too. You know, it's just, you can't stop progress, you know. But at least there's one thing that's consistent that I film even more than I did years ago, are the classic cars. Anywhere I can, on the street, on a lot, parking lot, a car show. And even though they're not as popular, that's my love, first and foremost, always has been. I'll probably do that until I'm dead. Probably be doing that like that guy I'm subscribed to there, a friendly old chap there in the good old United Kingdom, Mr. Dave Spencer. Give him a plug there. He films all kinds of transportation all over the world. Pleasure to watch a lot of his videos. I don't watch all of them, but a lot of them. You know. Especially I got my rocks off there last week, and I think earlier this week when he uploaded like tons of videos from 2011. But that had, especially the ones I was freaking out on were the ones that are from Cuba, because I went to Cuba in, well, let's see, today, January, so it's like, you know, 15 years ago almost exactly. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so anyway, so I filmed like 15 years ago I didn't film any of the cars there. I wasn't filming yet. I started filming vehicles like a year later, more than a year later, you know. And so instead I took 6 rolls of Kodak film, it's transparencies. But I did get some amazing shots, so let me tell you. You know, somebody brought up to me the other day, maybe you've noticed, like, there ain't no snow removals going on. Well, for one thing, we haven't had a snowstorm yet, as I mentioned before. It should happen on Monday. But they haven't really done any snow removal. They've done like one... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're back. Battery died. I wonder if those are the same 2 cop cars I filmed responding before. Probably are. God, like, it's fucking freezing. Frickin' season. Hey, there was a guy walking behind me, in front of me there. He disappeared. Oh, there he is. So anyway, so that's it. That's what I wanted to say. That's oh yeah, and the thing is, yeah, with the snow removal, lack of snow removals, that I thought to myself, well, you know, they're going to say COVID, blame COVID for everything today, but the fact of the matter is, somebody reminded me, it's a question of, like, there's so much shortage of labor. Even there probably even aren't enough truck drivers right now to drive all those dump trucks to pick up the snow. You know, I mean, you need one guy for the blower or 2. You need 1 security guard too. But I mean, you need probably like 10 drivers for trucks. Oh, not to mention, come to think of it, how could I forget? Silly me. All those the wheel loader tractors, you know, the road graders. Holy cow, the sidewalk cleaners. You know? Salsa. Yeah, I might pick up a pizza later. Boy, you know what used to be here though somewhere was Pita Pit. I used to go there with my friends sometimes. Boy, that was a long time ago. Long time ago. It's another cool building, eh? Yeah, how you doing? More scrap. Where are we now? What street is this? Good old Prince Arthur. Prince Arthur. Yeah. This video is almost over. Oh god, the wind here is terrible. What are they talking about? It's worse here than it was up that mountain. Jesus. Hey, how are you there? Subway. Pita Pit. Is it still here? It was right here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Still here. Oh man, that's tempting. I can't believe. You know why this place is here? Because a lot of students live around here, and they go to the McGill University, which is nearby. So these places they thrive. Oh my god! And look, even a Thai Express. I love Thai Express. Oh god, it's so frustrating. Look, Saint Sabaya, which I used to work for 2.5 years. One of the longest jobs I ever had. Doing customer service there in a service center. Oh my god, it's freezing. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I can't stay out anymore. I'm not frozen, but hard to believe it. Wow, what a how should I say? Boy, we've come a long way. You know, when Saint Sabaya opened in 1951, they started doing delivery, I think 2 years later, because I know their first delivery car was a 53 Chevy. I mean, the 53 Chevy is like a boat compared to that little tiny thing, you know? Yep. See more of the skyline over there. Oh, yeah, not the best day to be out, that's for sure. What's this place anyway? Looks like a theater. Oh no, look at this. I forgot. Check this out. It's a church. Man, look how clever that is. That's so cool. Oldest 10 is 15. Well, again, I always say I'm not a religious person. I'm not one for religion, to quote a movie. But I know beautiful designs when I see them. Like all these oldies here, these antiques. You know? So thanks for watching, guys, and take care, and be good, and stay well, and stay safe, and keep your distance. You know, blah, blah, blah. Get your shots for crying out loud if you haven't. And, you know, it's funny, these old S10, S15s, Blazers, I never hated them, but I like them more now because they're old. It's funny how, I guess there's a lot of people like me. You know, the more something gets older, the more I like it. You know, like that song I was singing before, Technotronic, and I didn't really, it was alright, I didn't love it, but I think I like it more now, certain songs like that, or vehicles, than I did at that time. I guess they stood the test of time. Oh, sorry, no, we're not done yet, my bad. This is, Sherbrooke here, I forget what the hell the street is. Oh, Elton, you don't know your streets. It's Milton Street. I'm going to find a sign somewhere here. Yeah, there you go. See, there's like a Milton Cafe here. But I actually wonder if this might have been a KFC in the back in the day, but it also kind of looks like it could have been a freaking chalet or something, like chalet barbecue kind of a thing, you know? Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure one of you guys are older than me there. You'll tell me you're from this area. You grew up here, you lived here, whatever. You went to McGill. Tell me what that used to house. Beautiful lighting here. Boy, this is going to be hard to make a thumbnail, I think. This is like my favorite time of day. Of course, more so when it's not freezing minus freaking 15, you know? So, what's that place that you saw? Yeah, Coco 70. That's a chain. It's a chain, that place. I don't know. It sounds like they sell hot chocolate or something. I don't know. Businesses seem to be doing well here, though, oddly enough. Not like other places. Like, seriously. Businesses look better, like they're doing better here than in downtown. Well, I mean, downtown. I mean, St. Catherine Street, for example. Seriously, I saw like one place that's closed. You know? Old Beamer 3 Series. That's an old one. That's like 20 years old, maybe. Great shape. Oh, look at this place. I like it. Look at it. Chillax. Interesting. Damn restaurants. I'm not even hungry and I want to go eat at one. I can't. Thanks a lot, France. How do I go? Oh boy, this guy. You know, looking out for a best interest, yes, but then there's limits. You know what I mean? So, there are limits. Empire. More scrap. Hey, there's Timmy's here. No, there was a Timmy's here. It's gonna be a Timmy's. I don't know. Can't tell. I don't know. Let's. I don't know. Good place for it. What is this place here? I forget. Oh yeah. Parc Cité. Yeah, this is old. Look, it's an old apartment building, but I think there's like a shopping mall in there or something too. Shopping center. Yippers. Chef on call. Oh boy, I'm sure the OLF would love that one. OLF is Office de la Langue Française, so basically they're like the language police, sadly. So yeah, approaching Sherbrooke now any moment. I want to thank you guys for watching. It's very nice, Sarah, when you get your likes. And oh, you know, one of the things I hate, people, how it exaggerates so much with YouTube. It's one of the things that drives me nuts. And one of the things that drives me nuts when they say, smash that like button. Get the fuck out of here, smash that like. You just push a button with your finger, for Christ's sake, on a mouse. It's friggin' preposterous. But what do you expect? You know why people exaggerate things today? I'm going to tell you why they exaggerate things today. It's because we live in a world of media hype, and they just love to make a big fucking deal out of everything. You know, like even the COVID, like, yes, it's important, but it's like, oh, it's the end of the world. That's how they make it out to be, just like everything else. You know? But be careful here. I don't want to get hit by scrap. This is the last thing I want to get hit by. Last thing. This is new. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. There'll be more videos going, happening when it's sunny, specifically, and sorry, the cold has affected my brain here. You know, this used to be an art supply store. It's kind of sad this closed, and now it's a fucking dépanneur. Like, sign of the times, you know. But again, there'll be more of these videos soon, and thanks again for watching. Take care. Be good. Stay safe. Keep your distance, like I said. Blah blah blah. And hope for a better 2022. And again, if I didn't mention it, Happy New Year. So take care, guys, and all the best there. Let's finish with this old, what the hell is this, Mercedes? 30 as hell. Very low. Very low. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye-bye.